Hello, children. Nannyg again from Wonga Bonga. Here comes Jake, my parrot. And what do you got there, Jake? A light bulb. What have you got the light bulb for, Jake? The electric eels. Electric eels don't have light bulbs, Jake. No, they don't. No. Oh, I'll tell you what they have, Jake. Well, it's a well-known fact that they have spark plugs. Spark plugs, Jake. That's what they have. Electric eels need spark plugs to give them spark, don't they, children? That's right. Perhaps, Jake, you would like to take them the spark plug. Good boy, and go away and feed the biggest eel you can find a spark plug. All right, bye-bye, Jake. Oh, poor Jakey. It's going to be an interesting time that he does this, children, and let's hope he doesn't get electrocuted. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? I have a nice story for you today. I do, and it's a very personal story for me. You see, I live in New Zealand, and this is the land called Aotearoa. It is. And in Aotearoa, we have kiwis, a kiwi bird, like this kiwi bird. See, he looks a bit sad, doesn't he? Well, he's got a reason to be sad, because he's in Wonga Bonga land here, and he's all by himself. Here's the story about him. There was in Wonga Bonga land, where I am, a kiwi with soft feathers most fine and grand. He'd blown in from the lands of Aotearoa, rather than become extinct like the mighty moa. But another kiwi just like him could not be found, so things looked grim. It's such a shame, the hedgehog did sigh, that he's all alone and he can't even fly, because kiwis don't fly, children. No. If he has no mate, he'll die extinct. Yes, totally kaput, the dodo winked. So how can we help him, the hedgehog said, to find a female mate, to love and to wed? There's not another like him, nowhere at all to be found, not on the plains or the jungle wide and tall, nowhere at all. Well, everyone loved the one and only little kiwi, and there was much discussion among the animal iwi. That means there was much discussion among the animal groups, children. Finally, the bluebird of happiness had a sort of idea. Can you see the bluebird of happiness way up there? Yeah. We must tell the wind to blow another one here. The lion frowned and mumbled deep and low. Where do we find the wind? He surely didn't know. The hedgehog said they should all go and look. So in agreement the animals their heads they shook. Off they all went, and give up they would not. The bear went up the mountain right to the very top. He stood, he waited, he huffed and he puffed, but nothing happened. That's enough, he gruffed. A deer went to the forest and sat there all alone. The deer heard nothing, not even a windy moan. Nothing. The eagle flew into the blue and soared up oh so high. He flew upon the air current, but no wind came on by. The lion went out upon the plains and roared up at the sky. He hollowed, howled. He lost his voice. That was that. Oh my. So the bluebird flew away over the dark blue sea to the land of Aotearoa and landed on a tree. He looked for a kiwi, the nicest lady kind, who would return with him and wouldn't at all mind. And would you know it, one turned up. She was looking for another kiwi to eat with and to sup. How about that? But how do I get to Wonga Bonga Land? I surely can't fly. I can only walk and stand. Oh me, oh my. The wind's on its way now, don't you be scared. We're flying by Tornado, which was kind of weird. Eventually they made it, and the celebration was grand. Now there's 2 little Kiwis in Wonga Bonga Land. And there they are. And look at that, there's the bluebird of happiness. The bluebird of happiness. Have you got one in your lives, children? A bluebird of happiness? We all need one, don't we? Well, it looks like Jake's on his way back. Hello, you fed the eels, did you? They're all sparking up now, are they? Do you know something, Jake? I feel like an apple. Oh, really, I feel like this apple. Isn't that nice? What a nice, bright apple it is. And oh, Jake, there's a worm in the top of it. Look at that, a worm in the top of my apple that I would really like. Well, you can have the worm, Jake, all right? You take that out. Oh, pull him out, Jake, pull him out. Oh, and I'll tell you what, I'll put the apple down, Jake, and let's share the worm. Yeah, let's share the worm. Do you share the worm with me, Jake? Here you go, you have him there. And I'll put him here, and we'll see you next time, children. Bye-bye.